Have you been desiring to position your business as a luxury brand? By now, I'm sure if you are a online marketer who has been in the online marketing space for some time, that you have probably heard from one or many of the social media marketing gurus that the only way to truly build a business online in today's economy is to position yourself as a luxury brand and create high ticket items. But before you do that, I want you to take a few minutes to consider some of the things that I'm going to cover in today's video to make sure that your business is actually ready to be positioned as a luxury brand. Hi, you guys. I'm Kiara Solomon, the CEO and founder of the Right Click Agency, and I am so excited to be back again with another episode. And today we're going to be talking about whether or not you should be positioning your brand as a luxury brand. Now, if you're new to the channel, please make sure that you subscribe so that you receive the notifications for when we upload new content. And if you are a returning subscriber, thank you guys so much for being here. Make sure you like the video and drop me a comment below to let me know if any of the stuff that we talk about today is helpful, as well as share some things that you guys would like to hear and see from the channel. So I'm going to go ahead and get into today's video, and I'm going to be looking at my notes on the screen. So if you see me diverting my eyes, that's literally just what I'm doing. But when we are talking about positioning your business as a luxury brand, there are several things that need to be taken into consideration before you just decide to do so and decide to start creating high ticket items. The reality is, not every business is truly ready to position themselves as a high ticket business, as a luxury business. And so, in order for you to make sure that you don't waste your time and don't alienate your current customers or even potential customers, I want to dive into some of the things that you need to consider before you position yourself as a luxury business and start offering high ticket items. So, the first thing is that you truly need to understand your market and your industry. And this is so important because I meet so many small business owners who really skip over the market analysis and target audience research phase of their business development. But this is truly essential, not only if you want to know what price point is going to get people to say yes to you, but it's also truly essential if you want to make sure that you're offering products and services that truly add value to your customers and is not something that they're just not interested in purchasing. So, understanding your target audience, not just the demographic information about them in terms of their income levels and what regions they may live in, or even their household makeup, but understanding their psychographic analysis and things that truly impact their decision making when it comes to the products and services that your businesses offer. So, you really need to make sure that there is a audience for the products and services that you want to offer. And I will give you a great example of a business owner that I recently met who was struggling to be able to sell her custom designed purses. And one of the main reasons that, after doing a little bit of research, very intro level research in her industry, one of the biggest indicators that we saw was that she should have been positioning herself as a luxury brand, because anything that you create that's custom is exactly that. It's luxury. And so she was truly doing herself a disservice by not positioning her products as luxury items and allowing her marketing to reflect that she is, in fact, a luxury brand. So, The very first thing that you need to do before you decide to position your business as a luxury brand is to make sure that there is actually an audience and truly understand that audience's demographic and psychographic information so that you can incorporate that again, not just into the product price, but literally everything about the product. What problem does it solve, or what solution does it offer? The features and how you describe the product online. It's so important. The next thing that takes me to my next thing, actually, which is product or service quality. If you are going to be creating high ticket items, if you are going to be positioning yourself as a luxury brand, then you need to make sure that your entire purchase experience is reflective of that. And if you have never experienced a luxury customer service experience, it's something that I truly recommend that you give yourself the gift of, not just for like personal pleasure, but also for research purposes, so that you can understand the care and concern that goes into delivering luxury items. One of the things I purchase, luxury makeup products from Chanel sometimes. And one of the things that I love about them is literally the customer experience. They also incorporate a lot of added features when you purchase products from them online. Shipping is always included, no matter what it is that you're buying. The other thing is that they also add on samples so that you can try out the other products or other products on the line that you may be interested in purchasing, but you're just not quite there yet. You haven't tried them, you're not ready to make that investment, whatever the case may be. So, truly ensuring that your products or services are high quality, that they're delivering an amazing customer experience, and that you are literally giving people a premium product. You don't want to be creating a high ticket item and the product or the service is subpar. And that's why it's so important to figure out if your business is ready for that yet. Because even if you're providing a service, if it's just you and you don't have a huge team of support, you're not able to give each of your customers individualized support and walk them through every single step of working with you, then you might not be ready for that high ticket item. You may want to wait until you have built your team, developed your systems and processes, and are truly able to provide your customers with an exceptional experience. That takes me to my next point, which is your brand identity. So, a part of the experience is the way that your assets and content, from your website to the social media content that you share, even to the packaging, shipping materials, all of that kind of stuff, how that shows up. And so, if you are still working on a shoestring budget, then you may not be able to invest in those high quality digital marketing assets. And as a result, you may not be able to position yourself as a luxury brand simply because you're not in a position to cultivate that experience for your customers at this time. It's not to say that eventually you won't be there and that you can't build this up. I mean, where my business started over 9 years ago and where we are today is completely different in terms of the quality of service, the understanding of our customers' needs, and the efficiency and effectiveness in getting solutions, results from the solutions that we provide. I did not start out as a luxury brand, and it's okay to build your business to being a luxury brand over time. And that's one of the things that I definitely want to stress to you guys today, that even though the gurus and experts may be pressuring you to create these high ticket items, you truly want to make sure that your business is in a position to be able to deliver a high ticket experience to your customers. Because if you charge someone a premium price and they're not getting a luxury experience, they're gonna go, they may not go to social media to talk bad about you, they might, but at the very least, they probably will not purchase anything from you in the future. So it's something to keep in mind. The other thing, there are a lot of things, but another thing that I think that you guys should definitely consider when you are thinking about positioning your business or brand as a luxury brand and creating high ticket items is the exclusivity or scarcity of the product or service that you offer. Just because you know how to do something, just because you have a skill set, just because you have a product or service, does not mean that there is a marketplace for this item to be a luxury item. Now, that also doesn't mean that simply because it's not exclusive that you can't create a premium product. And water is my favorite example of this. There are tons of different brands of water, from Evian and Aquapana to Deer Park and, generic store brands, right? You can get a case of water from Sam's Club, for about 10 or 20 cents per bottle, or you can buy a bottle of Evian or some other high-end brand for $5 or $6 a bottle, maybe even more, depending on where you are. I took my children on a family vacation to Puerto Rico recently, and of course it was hot. We were on a tropical island. We went on a tour of some historic sites, and inside of the historic sites, the water was, and it was, I don't know, maybe like the Dasani bottles of water were priced at like $10 a bottle. So, it truly depends on where you are, the scarcity of those items, and again, the experience that you're able to deliver. So, again, keep all of these things in mind when you are trying to determine whether or not you are ready to position your business as a luxury brand. Another thing that's super important to consider is the channels of distribution. So what I mean by that is, where are you going to be marketing your products and services? And are these places where people shop for luxury items? So one of my favorite quotes about marketing is that Rolls-Royce does not have any commercials on television, yet they sell, thousands of vehicles, probably a month, I would say at least, right, throughout the globe. So, where are they marketing these luxury items? Well, they're marketing them by sponsoring various events and exclusive activities. They're showing up in high-end magazines and other distribution channels where where people are searching for luxury products. The other thing is that sometimes word of mouth truly is the best marketing strategy, especially for a high-end brand. So think about whether or not the channels that you have been using to market or to share your marketing messages are the channels where people are searching for premium priced products. If they are not, then you might want to consider branching out to use other channels of marketing to be able to get your products and service in front of people who are willing to pay for the premium priced experience. Okay. Finally, the last tip that I want to give you guys before I go, when it comes to deciding whether or not you are ready to position your business as a luxury brand and create those high ticket items, is your long term strategy. Is this something that you're committed to doing for the long term? One of the things that I truly had to ask myself before we began to upgrade our experience, upgrade our customer journey, upgrade our features and the support that we offer to clients and customers who actually pay for our premium price packages, is, was I committed to doing this for the long term, or was this just a business that I was starting to generate some additional income until I got to the next phase of my life? And if this is something that you're doing for the short term, this isn't something that you're passionate about, I would suggest that it may not be a good idea to invest a lot of money into developing this premium customer experience, especially if it's something that you're not going to be doing in 5 years or 10 years, because these upfront investments can be, they can be a lot depending on what business, what industry you're in, and what it is that you're trying to do. So make sure that you consider all of these things before you allow the gurus and experts to convince you to position your business as a luxury brand. Also, before I go, I want to say, even if you decide that positioning your business as a luxury brand is not right for you at this time, it doesn't mean that you can't generate income from online sales. It doesn't mean that you can't create a brand that is well known, well respected, and consistently generates income online every single month. Okay, so I don't want you to buy into the scarcity mindset that there is only one way to grow and build a business online. There are lots of businesses. Temu is a great example of this. It is by far not a luxury brand at all. And it has truly built its audience and all of its revenue and sales over the past several years from being a low cost bargain website where people can go to get affordable items, affordable clothing, gadgets, etc., that they may be looking for. So you don't have to always choose to go the premium positioning route. There are ways for you to be a mid-level uh business or brand as well as a bargain business or brand. Walmart is another great example of that. Walmart always low prices, and they are a multi-billion dollar business and have locations all throughout the United States. So even if you decide that positioning your business or your brand as a luxury brand at this time is not the right decision, it doesn't mean that you still can't grow an amazing business online. I truly hope that the information that I shared in today's video was helpful, and I hope that you guys will come back again. Please be sure to check out the other content on our channel, and if you haven't done so already, please share this video with somebody that you think it can help. Please also subscribe to the channel and drop us a comment below. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I can't wait to see you again next time. Bye.